Hey, my name is Ben Bagwell. I'm doing a vlog for my CU1000 class for the new student dialogue, religion and morality. Am I a moral person? I might kind of sound kind of tired and beat up today because I've had a stomach virus for like the past 3 days. It's kind of been a downer my past couple this past exams week. I don't really think that my group achieved really good dialogue, but there was definitely some cool discussion going on there. Um, there was a lot of facilitating going on. Like the facilitators were facilitating. The people that led the group discussions were the ones basically leading the conversation, whereas it's supposed to be the students leading the conversation, which was not great. Um, I feel like most of the people that were there were kind of set in their ways and really didn't want to talk about their religious views because they didn't want. I mean, they like they like what they had going on right then. Most of the most active voices I found in this were seemed to be like most willing to talk people there seemed to be secular or not so much theists. Christians tended to be more reserved and not make too concise statements about their religion because I don't know, maybe they didn't want to be judged or something. I actually talked a good bit in my group. I was one of the people talking. Um, I don't really know what role I played. I was one of the few talking people in the dialogue. It was kind of disappointing because I was hoping there would be some cool discussion going on. Took a chunk out of my eyebrow somehow. Why do you think your dialogue is a component of CU1000? I think the dialogue is a component of CU1000 because people really don't like to talk, don't often talk about they don't actually have a dialogue. People mostly learn, they don't really have real discussions. I think it's kind of to teach people how to come to an understanding, like a mutual understanding, where both people just understand each other a little bit better, which I think is really, really important. People don't seem to grasp that very well. I thought it was a pretty cool. If everybody got into it, I think it would be a really, really cool thing. If everybody would talk and have some really good dialogue, there's some understanding going on. I think it'd be really useful to incorporate in other institutions. Like I think it should be something you have to do pretty often. I think that if students had to do it a lot, then they would kids would become more open and willing to talk about things. Because honestly, I thought it was pretty cool discussing, and a couple people did seem more open as they left. Like, a couple people just walked with me and started talking to me after the meeting. I felt like I achieved some understanding with with people that had different viewpoints than me. I thought that was really cool. And I think the fact that this is a conservative state probably made that a little bit worse because conservative people tend to talk about their beliefs a little bit less, I think. Just as far as I know my family tends to not really go into their beliefs that much because they're relatively conservative Christian, type folks. But I mean, I think that if there was more variability, because most of the people, I would say probably 80% of the people, I would guess were Christian, and there were maybe like 4 or 5 people in there that were not. And out of like the 30 people in there, that's not a lot of variability. So there's really, and it was one of the last ones, so I think it was just one of the last ones open. I think if I had taken an earlier New Student Dialogue, there'd be more people that chose that particular religion morality one because it applied to them. So I feel like I would have gotten a lot better dialogue if it had not been one of the last ones that I'd signed up for, and it was the only one left for people that hadn't done it yet. So maybe if anybody else, wanted to give that a shot. Well, thank you guys for watching. We can gain something from this.